In this tutorial, we will go over how to create Cryptomate masks in Unreal Engine. This type of auxiliary image is also known as Mask ID, Object ID or Material ID mask. Cryptomatte allows you to quickly select and edit individual render elements, significantly speeding up workflow and making visualization post-processing more flexible. As an example, we will use the standard ArchViz template. Before starting, make sure that the Movie Render Queue and Movie Render Queue additional render passes plugins are enabled. Next, we create a camera and activate it in the viewport, selecting the desired angle. We create a sequence and save it in the content folder. Then we add the camera to the sequence. For our test, rendering a single frame will be enough. We go to the Movie Render Queue settings. We add the Object IDs limited option, leaving ID type set to full by default. Enable the Include Translucent Objects checkbox if you need to include semi-transparent objects in the rendered image. Next, it is very important to choose EXR instead of JPEG. Cryptomatte may not work correctly with other formats. If you need a mask in JPEG or PNG, you can save it later from Photoshop. Leave the output settings at their default values. Now we start the render. So our image has been rendered. But before opening the file in Photoshop, we need to install the free EXR.io plugin. You can download it using the link in the description. If the plugin is installed successfully, you will see this pop-up window when opening the file. It is very important to have Cryptomatte masks and transparent enabled. The other options don't matter in our case, but I will leave everything at default as an example. After opening the file, we see a large number of layers, including the render itself and object masks filled with white and transparency. To verify that these are indeed layers with individual render objects, I will move the render layer below. Now we can see that all objects above the render are displayed in white. However, this is not the result we need yet. To assign random colors to all these layers, I wrote a Photoshop script. Before running it, we need to change the bit depth to 16 bits channel. Then I save the Photoshop file and run the script via File, Scripts, Browse, selecting via Masking ID script. You can download it using the link in the description. As a result, all visible layers are colored randomly while maintaining transparency. If you need to change the color of a specific object, select the Move tool, hold Alt and click on the object whose color you want to change. Its layer will be automatically activated from the entire list of layers. Double-clicking on the layer's color fill opens the Layer Style menu. There, enable Color Overlay to change the color. Now we need to merge all visible layers. You can do this by pressing Shift-Ctrl-E or by selecting the layers with Shift and clicking Merge Layers. That's it. Now, using selection tools, you can select the desired area and add adjustment layers such as exposure or others. A quick note about the Photoshop script. I generated it using ChatGPT. The script is saved as a regular text file, but it is important to change the extension from TXT to JSX. If for some reason the script doesn't work correctly in your Photoshop version, you can copy its content and ask ChatGPT to adapt it for your version. I hope this tutorial helped you understand Cryptomatte masks in Unreal Engine. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like and ask questions in the YouTube comments. It helps the video reach more people and motivates me to create new tutorials.